What is up, Xolemates? Recently, the comments have been flooded with you asking for another lo-fi production video, and it's about to go down. So Tracklib has been kind enough to sponsor this video. We're going to be hopping right into their website and sifting through their catalog of samples to start off this beat. Let's go. Here we are on the Tracklib website. So the cool thing about Tracklib is that they are like an online record store that also offers license. So if you find a sample that you like on the site, you can throw it in a beat of yours and then quickly hop right back into Tracklib and clear that sample. Super dope process. I have a link in the description if you want to check it out. You get 15 song credits and a 30-day free trial. Shouts out Tracklib. So I'm gonna log in real quick. A really fun thing to do on this website is just to hop on without a plan, let Tracklib take you for a ride. But we actually have a plan. We are looking for a jazz sample. I've been listening to Bossa Nova recently, so yeah, just like a jazzy Bossa Nova type sample that we can start with this lo-fi beat. We're gonna go over here to genres, there we go, and let's look for jazz. There we go. Here are the jazz samples. You just press play. There are a lot of different types of jazz, and as you can see down here with the tags, this one is more rock, prog rock, jazz fusion. We're looking for something a little bit more laid back, so we're gonna go to the sub-genres. We've got a lot of them over here. Avant-garde, that's probably gonna be a little too weird. So let's just like click Latin, smooth jazz, soul jazz. There we go. And let's just go through these. Easy listening would be a good tag as well. Ooh. Okay, that's an option. Let's go ahead and add that to our favorites. I like the vocals on that one. I think this is the one. Oh yeah. So once you find a sample that you like, before you download it, what you can do is you can click on this loop feature. There we go. And now, as you can see, we've got loops. So I can click right here. Maybe we can make this one 4 bars. Alright, we found our sample. We don't want to download the loop, we just want to download the whole track and then throw it into Simpler. So we're going to click the loop button again and then download track. There we go, download track. Alright, track is downloaded. We are in Ableton. I'm going to go to the layout view, just delete all these tracks, change this to blue, and we're going to go back to Tracklib. And look at that, we've got the BPM and the key of this sample. That's amazing. So we're gonna go back to Ableton and we're gonna go 102 with the BPM, and the sample is in A minor. Let's go ahead and throw the sample into Ableton. There we go. Let it load up a little bit, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and rename the sample A minor, just so we know. Let's throw in a Simpler. And again, gotta change the color, get the colors right. And now we're just gonna drag this down to the Simpler. There we go. So right here we've got the classic mode. We don't want that, we want the slice mode because we're gonna be keying in these samples. So we have the keyboard selected up here, so I can press the keyboard on my computer. Those chops are a little too quick, so let's change this to beat. And then let's change the division to 1/2. Woo! It's gonna be fun. I think what's easier is to do Control-Shift-M and then actually just write these in. So press the pin up here. Again, we need to be thinking about lo-fi. So this is like a little bit too hip-hoppy. Oh, that's it. So delete this one down here. Woo! Okay, so that was so hard. So what we're getting a little too excited. Slow down a little bit. Let's extend this out. And what you want to do when you're making these chops is you don't want them to just do crazy notes throughout the whole time. It's not going to really have like a general idea to it. So you kind of want to follow a general pattern, and then here and there you switch up the pattern. So and then we change this one right here. So I like that, but I want to make this more lo-fi. So I'm actually going to transpose it down 2 semitones. I like that. Let's just go ahead and work on the drums. I'm going to throw in a quick rim shot. I think rim shot is very lo-fi, so let's go ahead and do that. Yup. So now let's add in just like a steady hi-hat. A shaker would be dope. Just something like this, just going on throughout the beat, super steady. There we go. Take off a little bit of those highs. There we go, time for a kick. I don't know if I would recommend you doing this, but it was fun. We've got one that's panned a little bit to the right, and then one that is panned a little bit to the left. When we have these 2 kicks back to back, it kind of sounds like the beat's moving a little bit. Let's move on to perks. So if you're making lo-fi, you gotta have a lot of really cool perks here and there. So I'm just gonna be throwing in random perk samples that I have. Like this one's sick. There we go. We've got our drums. This is stacking up right now. So let's move this right here and then drag this out. So maybe the beat starts like this. Let's mix the sample a little bit, kind of get it in with these drums. So maybe take a little bit of these highs out. And then what would be cool is if we throw on an erosion before the reverb. Alright. Dope. Let's throw in some isotope vinyl because we're making lo-fi, so obviously, right? And then I also want a bunch of reverb at the start of this beat. Alright, last touch. Come over to the sample, throw in a glue compressor, and we're going to be sidechaining the sample to the kick because, you know, that's lo-fi. So press the sidechain, go over to the kick. So every time this kick hits, it's going to be bringing our sample down a little bit. Alright, so you've got a nice sample chop. You've got some nice lo-fi drums. The last step is to layer some actual instruments on top of the sample. So I might be doing like a little guitar melody with my electric, plug that in later. But for right now, we're just going to be throwing in an instrument, throwing in a mallet, because Ableton has some nice mallets. Honestly, it's got some Harry Potter vibes, but we'll run with it.
You're a wizard, Harry. I'm a what?
Alright, time for an 808. And honestly, we can just copy this, throw it down here. So this note doesn't really sound good. Just take it out. Xolemates, I think we have done it. This is our lo-fi beat using Tracklib. Again, big thanks to Tracklib for sponsoring this video. This sample worked out perfectly. I'm gonna play the beat real quick. You already know what time it is. If you follow me on Instagram, link in description, then I follow one follower back after every video. I'm just gonna click on my followers, there we go. Scroll down just a bit and let's see who we land on. Boardwalk. Do they have music? It appears that they do have music.
Baby, it's alright with me. You made it easy, honestly. But I still feel relief. You were sweet along the way. But I still...
I might have to check out your TikTok. That was a solid vibe. So you are getting a follow Boardwalk Music.